Alright, we're back inside after another long hiatus. We've been enjoying summer, people. What can I say?
Really hiatus. Man's been away. They can't expect us to pod from.
Yeah, we have.
Halfway
We've been
around the
traveling.
world.
We've been doing our thing still. We've been doing our thing. Obviously, Carnival's coming up. What are you saying about Carnival, bro? Are you rolling?
Cut true still.
Gonna cut through?
Yeah, but see, Cardi, as man's got older, I just realised, no, I know when to leave, and I know what I'm looking for. I'm not saying I'm invincible. I'm definitely not. You get me? Anything can happen at any time, but I don't overstay my welcome in that place still.
I hear it. When's a good time to leave Carnival?
You see, when everyone's on, is it Portobello Road?
Yeah.
See, when everyone's on Portobello Road, like all floats and that are starting to go on Portobello Road,
Yeah.
it's time to go home.
What, is that the ending?
Yeah, that's when it starts ending. They all go on like the main joint and they just make their way to the end.
Okay.
But it's like all the floats are now on there. All the little side floats are closed now.
Yeah.
You ain't got no all the floats are there. It's starting to get a little bit dark and that dusk is falling. Yeah, it's time to go still.
I remember when Carney used to go until late.
Yeah, now it locks off at like 7, 8.
Yeah, bro.
But like 6:37, I'm out of there, man.
Carney used to go until late.
Probably see
I
me
remember
there
back
later
in the
just
day,
now.
cause I used to go with my mum. Like,
Yeah,
my mum
I don't
used
think
to
man
bring
can
me.
run kids there no more. When I see people with kids, I think that's hectic.
Yeah. Last time I went, this was like maybe 3-4 years ago. There was a buggy in the mix, bro, and I was like, "What are they doing with this buggy?"
Yeah, I think
Like
it's
a whole baby in the crowd.
it's
I was
hectic
like,
still.
"Bro."
I feel like back in the day, it used to be a family thing. Like I used to go to my dad's workplace and just cool off. And then dip in and out. You get me? But yeah, I feel like now as a youth, it's techie.
You know, Carney's been going on since 1966.
Yeah, it's mad.
Crazy, innit?
For free as well. That's what's more crazy about it.
Crazy, bro.
If they charge everyone a nug,
Mad
everyone would
peas.
still run. Go. A nug, you would go still.
Yeah, I think £1, and they'll make a ton of money.
Yeah, over 1 million people go.
It's crazy though, because they've been trying to shut. It's been running since 1966, but they've been trying to shut it down for years. And there's been talks of them shutting it down for years, but they haven't managed to. And I'm surprised because where it is, in like the borough, and we know like Notting Hill, like this part of West London, it's an affluent area, innit? So you'd think that these lot over here, over these sides, that there's wealthy people in the borough. I'm sure like they'd be able to get shut down, but they haven't managed to get shut down.
We spoke about before, I feel like, where they pattern up the borough 30. Like the next day after Carnival, 2 days later, you would never know it's even happening.
Yeah.
So you can't beat the fundings. They're there. They got the street sweepers, mashing works. Fam, they all call feds over from different parts of the country and that, make sure it's all patterned up as much as they can. Oh, you know what it is as well? I feel like if they get rid of it, it's just gonna be a whole nother can of worms that will open against that discrimination against other cultures.
Yeah.
So if they really shut it down, it's like, right, that's the one thing that other cultures can attend. Obviously, everyone can attend, but you know what I mean? It's derived from a Afro-Caribbean culture.
Yeah.
So if you get rid of it, you're basically trying to water down their heritage. Can get mad techie, I guess, in this day and age anyway.
No, it would actually. That's a good point.
Because fam, man was all thinking the other day, even though it's going off Carney, I was talking to these men in my way, I was thinking, fam, Little Britain, Catherine Tate, the other thing from Little Britain, you know the one they used to be in the airport? I think used to come fly with me or something. I can't remember what it's
I
called.
remember you telling me.
Bro, them things cannot run now.
They can't go on TV anymore.
Oh, man, watched a clip on TikTok the other day of Catherine Tate.
Yeah.
And there's this thing, where
she was peak.
Pete, bro, this guy's like to her cool. I think they put it in man's football group chat still. I don't know if you saw it in the Junctions in the league group chat. It was fucking funny, bro. But man was just thinking, this can't run no more. The guys went to Catherine Tate, something like, raw, I need a translator, man ain't got one. I'm talking to like 7 different languages. It's peak.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. And she's just like, oh, I can do it. Well, get in there. And there's just different countries, but she's just doing a mad stereotypical thing. Like, so the Chinese person comes up, she's not even speaking Chinese, but she's making sounds that, I don't even want to get myself cancelled. It's techie. Then there's an African brother there, the last person, and she just starts going mad. Like, doing all these type of noises. I'm just thinking, fam, that'll get locked off.
People
the
are
air
more
ASAP.
sensitive now, bro.
That'll get locked off the air ASAP now.
People are a lot more sensitive.
Couldn't run at all.
Do you know what I mean? People are a lot more sensitive.
But
It is a good point, like with Carney, if they did try to shut it down, yeah. But what they was talking about, I don't think they was talking about shutting it down per se. I think they was talking about moving it to another borough. But where, like, what other borough could you really move?
Carney, man, you can't move it.
What other borough could you move it to?
It can't be moved still. I feel like it's the best borough for it as well, man.
It doesn't have to be Notting Hill Carnival though. It could just be Carnival.
Nah, but
you know what I'm saying?
Hill Carnival.
But
imagine carnivals. There's carnivals in Birmingham. There's carnival in Leeds.
Yeah.
There's carnival somewhere at Bristol.
Yeah, it could just be London Carnival, innit?
Yeah, but nah, it can't be.
Obviously, they call it Notting Hill Carnival because of where it is, but it's
but I'm saying it's always been in Notting Hill, right?
Yeah.
So it's nostalgic, man. Can't move that now. Still.
Imagine all them people up in Brixton or Peckham.
Nah, I can't run. And you know why? Because the way Notting Hill was kind of built, it's kind of perfect for it. The roads are wide enough.
Yeah.
Bro, imagine they was in flipping like you said, Brixton. Like, it's not gonna work, fam. Cutting through Summer Leighton and that. Can't run. Like, it's just not. It's not practical. I feel like Notting Hill actually is perfect for Carnival. They can't change it still. They gotta keep it. It has to run. But yeah, I might go, but who knows, man. It's not really. It's a thing I decide on the day or like 2 days before, kind of thing.
I hear it.
I say I'm gonna go, but I think I went last year before that I didn't go, or like the year just before COVID where it didn't run, I didn't go.
For me, it's the crowd, bro. Bro,
too much.
I don't like crowds anymore. Like, as I've gotten older, I remember going with my mum, like back in the day when I was a kid, and then that was sick. Obviously, more time when you're with family or your like parents and that, it's more of a float thing.
Yeah.
So when I was young, it was like the floats, and then obviously as we got older and us man started to go, then it was like you're on girls, innit? That's what it was about.
Yeah.
And then you're doing your thing, you're staying out till late. But I remember being young and then being out there with the man them, and like Carney would go on until late, bro, until dark. And then you start seeing bottles getting dashed, youths getting stabbed. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't ever seen a man.
It was crazy.
I've seen 1-2 things, you know, where feds are making man disperse and
the police and that running man down, the acid stuff.
They were saying like, right, that should like people are dashing water, and obviously I think this is just around the time where acid attacks were kind of peak. So people, oh my god, it's acid. Like they were just shouting it, even though it weren't maybe acid. I don't know innit, but yeah, I feel like Carney.
Bro, that place is so nuts. I think the last time I went, man, just seen a wave of people running towards man, and you know when people see people running, they automatically just start running.
Yeah.
And I was like, why is everyone running? Like,
thing.
you don't know what's there?
I ain't trying to stand still.
Like, it was a stampede, bro.
If nothing's going on, I'm running too still. I ain't trying to stand still.
That place is crazy, man. Do you know what gives me anxiety, bro? I just feel like I don't even wanna put.
You don't wanna jinx it.
Yeah, I don't wanna jinx it. Cause I know some people are
superstitious and that.
Yeah, but I just feel like if they wanted to get us, Carnival would be the perfect place.
Yeah, who's they?
They, bro. They in it. Whoever they is. Like if they wanted to get us, like.
Okay, so you're saying
that would be the perfect place.
So you believe they exist
to get all of us? Do you know what I'm saying?
So you believe they
That's
exist.
why I'm not going, bro. They're not gonna get me.
Bro, if everyone goes, you might as well go with everyone. What's the point of being alone by yourself?
Nah, it's true.
You know what I'm trying to say? Would you be on the I Am a Legend thing? Would you like to live like that? Have you seen the movie I Am a Legend?
I have.
Would you be on that?
Bro, survival of the fittest, my guy.
I'd rather just go.
Survival of the
say
fittest.
Everyone's gone, just you and your dog.
Yeah.
It's kind of dead.
Nah, it is. It's a mad thing.
Man just fighting zombies. What for, though?
But man wouldn't be alone, bro. Man wouldn't be alone. Not everyone goes Carnival. Only us. Only we go Carnival.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's true.
But the big crowds give me anxiety. Plus, the last time I went, man seen one youth get stabbed.
So live.
Yeah, live and direct, like in my face, and I was like, bro, this is crazy. Like, I can't even be here.
Smad,
you know what I mean?
Smad. That's crazy. That's crazy, fam. But yeah, man ain't trying to. Hey, do you believe? Yeah, this is so random that you can talk to the dead. People can.
Nah, and the people that believe that, they're witches, man. That's witchcraft stuff.
But can it be used for good?
Nah, man. I don't believe people could do it though. I think people
You've
say
seen their mediums and that.
Yeah,
I'm speaking to this person. They're coming forward.
I think it's all cap.
So how do you think they? What, just magic? Like,
Nah, it's not magic, bro.
Well, witchcraft is magic.
I think it's all cap. Like, I've never spoken to like a hypnosis or a medium or
Have you
someone
spoken to any of them though?
Nah, but
So-
I'd like to though.
Yeah. So what if you speak to one and they figure you out?
Yeah, I'd have to see in it, because I think a lot of the stuff they come up with is generic.
Yeah,
You know those like
Something's gonna
those
happen to you
readers
soon.
and that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You're gonna
it's
come into
mad
some new
generic,
money.
bro. Yeah, it's mad generic. And then you start
Looking,
thinking
you
like
start
that.
looking for what they're saying.
You know what I'm
basically.
saying? And then you start finding stuff that they've been telling you when you're like really
It's
creating.
already
Like,
there,
do
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Good point. Still,
So I don't really be believing in stuff.
good point. Yeah, that's mad random, but yeah, I was just speaking about something where you go to it. Yeah, it's like a medium reading thing, and like someone who's past or in your past, if that makes sense,
Yeah.
comes forward and speaks to you through this person, and I was just thinking,
That's scary, man.
yeah, it sounds good, but I don't even know if you should be troubling these things.
And what, you have to pay for it as
yeah,
well?
yeah.
See, that's how they get you.
Rise up a bread.
You have to rise it up.
Of course. This is, highly sorted after skill, they're saying. But yeah, I'm just thinking, I don't even know if you should be really troubling them things there, man. Might have left them things. If you should be troubling, man, that are underground and that.
No, that's facts.
That's like, I've got something I'm worried about that. I don't know if man should be troubling
That's
them people
facts.
there.
I have to stay
Like,
away from
yeah,
the witchcraft, bro.
Making man come
And the
forward and
obia.
speak to man and that. Yeah, like, I don't know if man should be getting messages from them and that.
Them dark energies.
Yeah, fam. You hit me.
Bro, what do you think about tipping culture?
Tipping? Like giving people...
Like
That's
just
a-
tipping
That's
culture.
a mad why, firstly.
What? How's that why, bro?
It's a why.
Nah, it's not. I don't believe it.
It's a why.
Nah, I don't believe it.
What do you mean? You're asking
Tipping culture.
We asking. No, you said what? You said something after that. Oh my god, that's a lava splash.
We'll
But
see what the people have to say about that one.
lava splash.
What do you think about it though?
What, giving people
Obviously, you
extra
man-
money.
Obviously, you man went DR. What's the culture like that in terms of
Yeah.
tipping?
Them and a jarring still. It's not even the people. It's more like. Actually, no. It's the people. It's not even, but it's like tipping for things that are like stupid. So, like for example, yeah, you'll be on a table, yeah. Females will come around the table that are Dominican,
Yeah.
and they expect man to give them peas
Yeah.
because they've come around man's table and made it lit. But man's like telling them like, man, don't even want you here, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You get me? Obviously, they got a high prostitution culture over there, so I think it's all derived from that, innit? But man's not dealing with any of that. Man's not involved. You get me? Man's trying to tell them like, nah. And like, long story short, they kind of get a little bit aggy. They're like, oh, obviously they're speaking Spanish, but they have
Yeah.
like a pimp in it who translate like, oh, I was here with you for a few hours. You owe me money. Da 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 da.
Yeah.
Like the pimp saying like, oh, she feels like because she spoke to you or was on your table or whatever around you, that you basically owe her money, innit? And man saying like that don't make no sense, bro. You've come to the table. Obviously we're out. We're lads, innit? You get me? Like as in like we're all boys, so we're out. We see you come to the table. We've given you a drink per se. If we've got shisha, you're smoking it. Cool. Like, we don't even speak English. So it's even like we're not even telling you like yes, no. We're just like cool. You're hearing it, whatever. And then we're going back. We're cutting. We're going about our business, and now you're asking us for peas. How does that make any sense? But you've taken from us anyway. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So those people were jarring.
What about like
But like staff wise,
in the hotels or in the restaurants, like waiters, waitresses?
nah,
bar
I
staff?
feel like it weren't like a necessary thing. But obviously, you see me when I go to them places. If man feels like I'm well looked after, then I will, innit?
Yeah.
Like, but it weren't a necessary thing. Still, I'm trying to think in DR if I even was handing out any
Like
extra service charge.
That's what I'm saying. Would you like give someone a tip if they gave you like a good service?
Yeah. Bro, the other day I went for a trim, yeah. Bro, I went for a trim. Man's sitting in the chair now, yeah. Nah, man's gone into the shop first.
Yeah.
My barber's on holiday, so man's gone to our next barber. The barber man's gone to, he's not there. Apparently, he had to go to hospital. Man heard about him like on socials, and someone else gave me the plug, like, "Raw, go to this barber, innit?" I've gone to the shop. Man said, "Raw, I had to get a trim for my man. I see online he's available.
Yeah.
I booked it. Oh, you had to go to hospital today." I said, "Oh my God, so who's gonna trim, man, fam? This one, you. He's like, I can do it.
No thanks.
Fam, in my head, I was thinking, bro, I don't know you from nowhere. Like,
Yeah.
I'm going to a wedding the next day, so I was
You
like,
know the barber that wants to trim
yeah,
you.
meaty.
That's the barber that you stay away from. If he
Meaty,
says,
bro.
yeah, come over here. Nah.
See, if I didn't have a wedding, I would have left the shop and be like, I'll get back around another day. I said, listen, I got a wedding. I even changed my trim. I didn't even get a trim I normally get. I said, listen, just fade it a little bit, shape me up, and just shape up the top.
You didn't want him to do the
I didn't want him to do too much. Yeah, just follow the line. You get me? Follow the floor. You'll see the patterns. That's what I told him. Follow the church. You'll see the patterns. Bro, the guy's trimming me. 2-2s. I see him tap the barber next to man. Like, can you check it? I said, huh? What do you mean? Can you check it? No, like I kept my straight face, obviously. The barber next time was like, yeah, man, just obviously go over that part. Then he's trimming man again, doing it. He's like, yeah, big man, check it again for me, please, man.
I'm sounding like an apprentice.
Bro, he goes to man halfway, like, man's already getting the trim now. Like, he's nearly shaping man up, nearly done. He's like, yeah, I'm just learning, man. Thanks for your patience. I apologize. Like,
Right, he had the L plates on.
basically, bro, I had the L plates on.
Mad.
Bro.
The L razor.
Bro. My heart nearly sank. I said, oh my God. But you see the way, yeah?
Did he mash you up?
No, he didn't mash man up still. Man came out clean. But the only reason I came out clean is because I feel like he didn't have no pride, innit? As in, like, he went on this, I'm learning, but I'm going to trim how I want.
Yeah.
He kept asking for help.
Yeah.
Kept asking, like, Rob, big man. Like, he asked like 3-4 times.
Nah, that's respectable.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? So that ties in back
A bit
to
mad if you're in the chair, but it is
jarring,
respectable,
obviously. But I looked at it from an external point. I'm not going to lie. I looked at it from outside, like, for example, my profession, yeah, I couldn't just do it. Your profession, you couldn't just do it. Man trained, didn't it?
Yeah.
I probably made up a few errors when I first started. Being a student, when I was a student, you'd have to do supervised physio.
Yeah.
Now, imagine someone said to me, I don't want a student. I would have never have learned every single time. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So there's enough people who have done physio on that probably didn't get the injury right or the rehab right. But at the end of the day, it made me a better physio. So now I've got a certain job or whatever, yeah. So long story short, at the end, even the guy that he was asking for help came and like basically touched man's hair up a bit. Yeah. He's like, no, it's good. Obviously, you're learning, but you get me. And then the guy was like, bro, how do I get better? Like, what do you see that I can't see? He's like, listen, sometimes it's just experience, innit? I've been doing this for years. That trim that you gave me is good, but he's saying, if you want to make it clean, you got to look at these things. You know, barber stuff, innit? Gradients, and he's saying fade this way and all of that stuff, man, don't even know about. So I've left the chair now, and he's like, it's
well,
30.
all this time, have you looked in the mirror or no?
Yeah, I've looked in the mirror. The trim is okay.
Okay.
Like, the trim is okay. He ain't mess man up. He's giving man a calm shape up, calm fade. It's okay. But you see where he's getting the touch-ups from the senior barber. The senior barber's made it now, like, okay, this is why I came to this shop. Do you get what I'm trying to say? As in, like, this shop, now it makes sense. But I didn't know my man was a learner when I first got in the chair, innit?
Okay.
So anyway, because like I said, he's asked him for help. Come to pay now. It costs £30 in this shop, innit?
30s? Is that what's going on now?
It's mad. That's how much a normal trim is, to be fair. Like,
is it?
Yeah, it's techie.
Well, that's why I do my own thing.
Yeah, I respect it. It needs to be done. Well,
£30.
I've gone to man. Is it still 30? Because I'm thinking you're right.
Yeah, you got the L plates on, G.
He said, nah, I'm not gonna lie. It's 20 for you or 20 for. He said 25 because you booked it online, innit? So you took up a slot. But I'm even saying the guy who didn't even, in my head I was thinking the guy who I booked it with ain't even here. But anyway, I thought, cool. He's at 25. I said, you know what? Here's the 30. I said, you know why? I said to him, because you're learning and you asked my man for bare help. I actually respect that you weren't on a
pride thing.
Yeah, a pride thing. I said, just for that, bro, put the 25 in the till, have a 5 if you. I know it's not much, but I was like, cool. That's a tip. That's a tip. You get me? Why? But I gave the barber.
Bro, you gave
extra.
him the tip.
No. I didn't say that. Still.
Yeah, that's mad.
Yeah,
that's mad.
I gave him a extra service charge.
Okay.
Discretionary. You get me? So sometimes, and then that's why he was long. But sometimes, if I can see that a man's really gone out of his way to make sure a man's got the best service I can, then or woman, I will. Like, I felt like he did all he could to make sure that I left the chair happy. Yeah. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Enough barbers would have just been like, I don't care if I'm learning, man. Trim number, you get me? Just a trim, let man go, and man wouldn't be happy with it, and it's long. And man still pay the full price because you have to pay for the trim at the end of the day anyway.
Yeah, no, it's true.
So
there's people, and it just depends. It just depends how you are, innit? Because there's people who won't like give an extra tip at all.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because it's like, right, like, this is your job. Like, you have a job, you provide a service, you're getting paid already, and you've come to provide me a service, which you have done, and that's it. I've paid my fee.
Yeah.
I've held up my end of the bargain. You've held up your end of the bargain, and you're getting
paid.
paid. So everyone's happy. Do you know what I mean? So they won't tip. And then sometimes it's like, for me personally, I'm like, if you go above and beyond, and I can see that, then that's worthy of an extra. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I agree. That's
an extra fee.
Above and beyond. That's it. That's why I gave my man an extra fee.
But then there's people, like, depending on where you are. Like, do you know who... let me tell you a quick one. So, obviously, man was in Thailand, You know the brothers that, like, hang... The uncles that hang around in the bathroom?
Yeah.
So, there's an uncle in the bathroom, in the club. And, like, man's walked in there, and I've obviously gone piss and that. And I've gone to the basin. I'm washing my hand and I'm about to reach for the hand soap. And then he's like got the hand soap in his hand and he squirted it. So I'm like, safe. I'm like, cool, innit? So I'm washing my hands. And then I'm about to reach for the
tissue,
the paper towel. And then he's got some in his hand and he's dropping it. So I'm like, oh, cool. So I've dried my hands now. And the man's dashed it in the bin. And then, bro, he's come behind me. He's like grabbed my arms, to like crack my back and that. And I'm like, bro, relax. Like, he's come behind me to like crack my back.
In the toilet?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, you're in debt, innit?
Bro, he's come behind me to like crack my back and that. And I'm like, bro, relax. Like, what are you doing? And he's like, brother, you get loose.
Right now,
I'm like, bro, I'm good. Like,
building up a tab.
Yeah, and then he's like, you want spray? And then he's got all the sprays on the counter as well. I'm like, bro, I'm good. Like, and then he's like, tip. And I'm like, how can I tip you? Why would I tip you? And I just like, it was just for a hand wash and a paper towel. Like, what do you want from me, really? Do you know what I'm saying? So there's some people like that. I get, obviously, some people are gonna hear that and think, oh, them man are on a hustle, they're on a grind, they're doing their thing.
But it's not.
And
I'm
I
not
see
obliged,
sometimes,
I'm not obliged.
I see sometimes like couple man go in there, they get a little 1 million pack of Raban or a little Dior Sauvage. You get me?
All boops in and up for us.
They get a little Dior Sauvage spray.
That's
or a
funny,
little pack of
I
Raban.
think that's so funny because I don't know why a man pay for that.
Bro, I'm like, I didn't get that. I just washed my hands and I'm probably gonna be back in like 20 minutes, bro. Are you gonna want an XP from me?
I might just use the paper towel and soap.
You know what I'm saying?
That should be mandatory everywhere.
I get it though. Them man are on a hustle.
Like if you take the chewing gum, the lollipop, the pack of Raban,
you get what I'm trying to say?
Maybe you should run a bread still. But if you don't,
if you're doing all of that, but I'm like, sometimes like leave man alone. Like, you know when you're trying to overserve unnecessarily to get appeased.
That you know Streatham, back in the day, used to have them people that will wash your car window.
Yeah, they just come up to your window and start washing it.
I'm cutting.
I'll just let them wash it.
Yeah, I'll let it wash. And as soon as the light
I'll
turns
just let them
green,
wash
I'm
it.
gone.
I didn't tell you to wash it.
Gone. You're not getting nothing out of me. Don't do that stuff. That stuff jars me. Like, at least ask, man, for what I'm about to get. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Don't
Facts.
Think, oh, yeah, I'm going to run all this on my man and he's going to, pee. What if I'm broke?
Exactly.
And I've got zero in my account. What you want from me?
Man can't pay you, bro.
What you want from me?
Man can't pay you.
Yeah, what you want from me, fam?
It's mad though, man. It's mad. The tipping thing, like as I said, if someone goes above and beyond and they're worthy of it, then definitely, innit? But when I think you can feel it when someone's desperate and they're looking for it.
It's not this country, man. It's abroad.
Yeah,
that's all it is. Like,
but abroad it gets worse.
That's my point.
You go somewhere like America, they expect
that's
it.
What I'm saying. Mexico and America is peak. So I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like us, like even if you go to a restaurant, boy, if you're on a date, don't do it really. But if you're just with a man, then you want to take the service charge off, it's still
that's
techie.
Mad,
no, it's techie. But
I've never done that before. I think that's.
I don't run it unless my service is bad, innit?
Yeah.
I've sometimes even just paid it just to
that.
even get out of there. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Like, what's the bill? Oh, let me just pay this to get out. But if the service is bad, I will do it still. Because
Yeah.
that's the whole point of it, innit? Like, I got to make a point somewhere. But sometimes I'll be like, bro, you know what? If I, like, let's say man's with a girl or something, yeah, I'll pay it and just leave, innit? But anyway, what I'm saying is, when you do the service charge thing, yeah, here, and you want to take it off, I feel like they might do. I don't know, innit? I've never worked in like food or whatever, yeah. But I feel like they don't really care too much. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, as in the staff.
Yeah.
But I feel like America, Mexico, all them places there, or even like Bali, like the Far East, Far West, they would care. Like, if you said, nah, I'm taking the service charge off, they would actually be like, what? Why? Like, they'll come and ask you why. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, they'll actually be like, what did man do wrong, kind of thing. Whereas I feel like in England, I feel like, yeah, because we don't have a tipping culture, innit?
Yeah, we don't at all. So, and that's why when English people go anywhere, yeah, it's like they know we're English, car. Yeah. English people don't be tipping. Like, I remember in America, yeah, I must have been in TGI Fridays. TGI Fridays, little TGI Fridays. Normal, quick food, go about your business. I was in TGI's, and I remember this guy who was serving, man. He come in, he bring man's food, and he bounced. He didn't come and ask how the food was. Not that I give a shit. Yeah. Because I'd rather them not come and bother man while man's got a wing in my mouth. Do you get what I'm saying?
Is it okay?
Yeah, like, he didn't come round. He didn't check, like, how man was or nothing.
Nothing on top of the normal.
Yeah, service. Bro. Like, he came, bring the food, man ate. Man was getting ready to go. And then he was like, no tip, sir? And I was like, for what? Like, he was like, sir, we only make like $1 an hour. I was thinking, that's not my business. No disrespect, but that's not my business. How much you make?
Like, get a new job.
It sounds mad, but it's like, that's not man's business.
You can't be in a job, in a profession yet, just waiting for the tips unless you're a flipping stripper, bro.
Plus, yeah, like, you didn't go above and beyond.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm gonna give you extra, like, you need to provide extra service, which you didn't. Yeah. So you can't pressure man now for extra money or a tip when you haven't gone above and beyond. You came, you bring the food. I could have got my food from the kitchen over there. I could have done that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear it still.
So I'm like, unless you go above and beyond, man's not really gonna.
It's America, man. That's all it is.
You know what I'm saying? But they're really on it. They're about their tips, boy. Yeah.
That whole topic was a why, though, just so you know. That whole
It's
thing.
crazy still. We need another word for that.
What? Tips?
Yeah, fam.
Yeah, we do still.
We need another word.
Extra pay or something. That whole thing was a lava splash. The whole thing.
No, it's true.
The whole segment was the lava splash.
Bro, I wanted to talk to you, yeah, about as I said, obviously the madam's been travelling. You get me? The madam's been travelling. Obviously, you man was in a Spanish speaking country.
Techie.
You see, when you go abroad, yeah, I feel like it's funny, car. When English people go anywhere or English speaking people go anywhere, yeah, and we pull up, we expect everyone to speak English to us. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? We pull up to your country,
expecting us to cut through,
and like, we want you to speak English, and if you're not, it's like, you don't speak English. Like, what's going on? You get what I'm saying?
Especially in the hotels and the workers and that.
Bro,
that's
it's
the most jarring.
Crazy.
We had a rep, bro. She didn't speak English,
and I have to pull it back sometimes because I'm like, but I'm not in England. Like, why do I expect these people to be speaking to me in English? Like, that's a big disrespect. And you know, when people come over to England, yeah, and they're here on holiday and that, and they ask for directions, and they're like, "Hey, can you?" And it's like, "Oh, bounce, man!" Like, you can't speak English and you're here, like, bounce. Yeah. If you can't chat to me, bounce. Do you get what I'm saying?
You know what? I don't mind.
And anywhere we go, yeah,
we say the same thing.
We be speaking to them in English in their country, and they're mad accommodating.
Do you know what? I don't mind if you can't speak English and you're asking for stuff. I don't like when you use our services and you don't want to make an effort to understand what man's saying. That's
what do you mean?
Jarring to man. Like, people come to my workplace and they don't speak English.
Oh yeah.
It's just like, fam, it's harsh because you can't control if you hurt yourself and you need help in it. But it's just like something, man. How, like, just something. You know what annoys me? The ones that have been there for years. Like
Yeah,
their
that's
child,
mad.
their child speaks full English,
Yeah, that's
and like,
mad.
the child's like 15, and I'm like, so you was born here? Like, yeah, my mom's been here 20 years. But you need a translator, yeah. I'm like, bruv, you ain't even made it.
Yeah.
But if you just been here a couple months, couple weeks, you get me, 2-3 years, I probably wouldn't learn to speak Spanish in that in 2-3 years.
Don't you think it's mad though that like how when English people or English speaking people go places,
Yeah, but
we expect everyone to talk to us in
entitlement,
English.
innit? Entitlement. It's what we know. It's what we see. It's also like it's you know what it is. It's like not brainwashing, but like we're wired like that because of the world we see in it. Like as in when you watch football, even like to take it there, man go to Real Madrid and after the game, Champions League, man's played, I don't know, Juventus versus Real Madrid. That's Italy versus Spain.
Yeah.
But obviously, I know they do their own Spanish ones, but like, man are fully asking them questions in English.
Yeah.
They're not doing the Spanish and then translating it on the screen. Where like, oh, cool. Like, obviously, it makes sense. Man's Spanish, Italian. I know, like I said, they do their own broadcasting as well. But it's just like everything's like us. And obviously, I watch football a lot, so that's why I took it there.
Yeah.
But even there's other things, movies, English. You get me? Like, they have to dub the movies to watch it. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, if Avengers comes out now, it comes out in English. It has to be dubbed if you're Spanish and you want to watch it, or you're from Germany and watch it. You get what I'm trying to say? So everything is just, obviously, America and England, one of the two most powerful countries in the world, speak English. So I think we see it everywhere. So we just assume that, like, when you go there, it will be the same. Or like when you go away, should I say, it will be the same. But yeah, I can tell you now, Dominican Republic, they do not care, bro. Man had to Google Translate bare things.
Is it?
Yeah, man.
They're not trying to chat to man.
No, they're not trying to chat to man. They're saying, bro, I don't speak English, innit? Like, what do you want from me? We had a rep in the hotel, bro. I'm trying to like find out stuff to do. Obviously, there's a few other ones, but this one works in the day. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And she was on like the hotel's a big resort kind of thing, innit? And they have like different activities, and she was doing the activities. So I was saying like, how does these activities run? You get me? Like they were playing like little drinking games and that, but. You see, like when in Jamaica they did the thing on the stage and stuff like that. Yeah. And they had like different pool parties and that. Man was trying to find out from her, innit? I don't speak English, but there's bare Spanish people there, and she just chopped it out with them.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, so how's man gonna find out, bro? Man had to get Google Translate on my phone or on her phone and just do the Google Translate until I found out. Cool. There's a party on a Friday this time, this time. But I was thinking that's mad. You're in an international hotel. They don't speak English, but it's not mad. I just felt like it was mad.
Yeah, it's not mad.
Still,
it's not mad.
I'm just entitled.
Yeah.
That's entitlement, man. That's all it is when it comes to us. Full entitlement and sort of just like UK privilege.
Yeah, I think so. Still,
it has to be that because man's not even in the continent. Man's expecting them to speak man's language.
It's true. Why? When people come here, and they can't speak English, the English people do not try. We don't try. If you can't speak English and you're here. Yeah, bro. Like, you don't get no time of day at all.
I don't even turn to the Google Translate. Man just thinks.
Yeah, at all. And in Thailand, it's total opposite. Like, if they don't speak Thai, they're proper, like, sorry, they can't help you. If they don't speak English, like, they're proper, like, apologetic.
Yeah,
like,
sorry.
Yeah, like, if they can't help you and that. Yeah. It's mad. Like, mad different cultures are different, man. What I noticed in Thailand as well, that place is so mad, you know. Like, while I was there, they don't give you any tutorials. On like how to do stuff,
how to maneuver.
Yeah, like not in terms of like. So I went to like the gun range and that. I didn't get a tutorial.
Gave you what?
Like, yeah, bro.
The gun range is kind of mad.
I'm thinking, bro, it gets worse. Like. Man rented a ped. I had a motorbike out there. Like, I didn't get a tutorial. And I'm thinking, like, this brother doesn't know if I've shot a gun before.
Yeah.
He doesn't know, like...
what I'm on.
Yeah, he hasn't even asked me for my ID or nothing. He doesn't know if I'm, like, a serial or mass murderer or anything. Like, he's just, like I've got the bread to pay to shoot some guns.
Man's British.
I'm English, like, like, what do you want to shoot? And I'm just like, yeah. And then he's just getting guns for man. And I've just got guns lined up on the table. But I'm thinking, I just walked in a spot, They don't know me from Adams. They ain't ID'd me.
It's mad, isn't it?
I've got some cash on me.
It's mad.
So he's like, yeah, this guy can pay. I've just paid. And then he's got guns on the table. And he's loaded like, yeah, like, and then he's just loading them for man. And I'm just beating them off. Pause. But I'm thinking, like, when I left the spot, I was like, he didn't give me a tutorial.
Yeah, he just said go true.
I have been to a gun range before, but I'm thinking that he didn't give me a tutorial. He didn't ID me.
Yeah, it's a mad one.
And I'm thinking that's crazy. Like I'm actually in a mad spot. And then when I went to get the moped, yeah, and I was renting the moped, like obviously they checked my license, and they was like, oh, you have license? Yeah, I had a license, but like man didn't give me a tutorial. He didn't even ask me, have you rid a bike before? Do you know how to ride a bike? Like
man just said you got your license.
Do's and don'ts. He was just like, yeah, you got a license. Like, it's a driving license, not a ped license. Yeah. But he's like, oh yeah, you got a license. Oh yeah. And then like I just had the cash again, like to go and pay for the bike. And then he just gave it to me, bro, and gave me a helmet. And then I like got off on it.
It's mad.
No tutorials. And I'm thinking, bro, this place is mad. Like, how come no one's getting tutorials?
Money talks, fam. You got the peas, I think it's bucket.
Bro, the place, yeah, is so mad. I'm thinking, I didn't get a tutorial to shoot a gun, like.
That's mad still. That part's mad. Because, fam, I could just turn around and just.
I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
No tutorials, bro.
Left or right. Deal with, man.
No tutorials.
That part's mad still.
And I'm thinking, like, in England, yeah, that can never run. If they had a gun range here, or anything, like, if you want to rent a car, yeah, you're going to have a guy that's going to come out.
Yeah, showman.
You could have a license. You can have whatever license, but a guy's going to come out. Yeah, this is where your manual is. If this happens, you do this. If that happens, you do that.
He's going to tell you what petrol to put in the car.
Yeah, petrol. He's going to give you a full breakdown, rundown of the car you're driving, on like who you need to call if something happens, like where you need to go if you need to bring it back early, or if, you know what I'm saying, you're going to get a full breakdown, bro. A full breakdown. They're not going to leave nothing unturned. And I feel like it's because someone could go,
never showed, man.
Yeah. And now you're liable.
Yeah. Over there, they probably don't even care about that.
Now you're liable.
Fam, sue, man, then it's cheap anyway. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Over there, they're probably thinking, try your best.
It's like you're liable, bro.
Yeah, nothing ain't going to happen over there.
But it's crazy, man. That place is crazy still. Another crazy thing about that place is the LBs. I can't talk about Thailand without talking about the Ladyboys.
Say they were in full force.
Yeah, it's scary, bro. It's actually scary.
I don't think I can go Thailand, man.
Bro, it's scary, bro. Like,
I'm not trying to.
When people hear Thailand, yeah, and they hear like Ladyboys and that, because Thailand's like, obviously there's certain places around the world that are like known to have a high population of like transgenders, but Thailand, I think, is one of them, innit? And people was busting jokes with me like, watch out for the Ladyboys and that before I went, innit?
I wouldn't say out there, that means they know.
I was like, man's not even like, I'm not even worried about that. Do you get what I'm saying? Because I'm not even looking for that. But like when I was out there, I met some Australian guys, yeah. On like I think my first night, bro. And like they had been out there for maybe a week or two when I landed, innit? And
that means they're out for long. Oh, it's local to them.
Yeah. They had been out there for like a week or two. So they had been in the field and seen what was going on, innit? Obviously, it was my first day. So I was rolling with them. And I remember, like, it's crazy, man. Like, we went to one club on the first night. When we was leaving the spot, yeah, like, after 12, after, like, midnight, bro, that strip comes alive, bro. Yeah. And, like, the Ladyboys come out, innit? Because, obviously, it's dark. And I think people are yacked. They're
vulnerable.
It's dark.
They're vulnerable. It's a vulnerable thing.
You get what I'm trying to say? So they're trying to catch a man slipping. The thing is, yeah, what people don't know is some of these Ladyboys actually look like gal. And when I say that, I mean, like...
I said, actually, some of them, the work they've done is clean.
Bro. Some of them...
It's clean. I've seen online. It's clean.
Some of them...
The work
like,
is clean.
The man them won't even believe me. Because man are going to say, oh, bro, like, it's a guy. It's a man.
Easy to know, innit?
Bro, if you see some of these Ladyboys, yeah, man would look twice at them and think, nah.
Can't be.
So obviously, I'm rolling with these Australian brothers, cool brothers, yeah. We went to one club, we left. It must have been like early hours of the morning, but that's when the Ladyboys come out, innit? They don't really work in bars and that, or certain functions, because people don't like them like working in there, innit? Like the owners of these spots don't really like them working, so they be on the roads, innit? And like at night they be coming out. But bro, man must have come out, yeah, with them, man. Obviously, they come out because it's dark. People's had a drink. That's how they catch you, innit?
Yeah, they want them vulnerable.
Yeah. So man must have been out. We're walking down the strip, and then I'm just like, I'm not like tipsy or nothing. I've had a few, but I'm calm in it, and I can hold my drink, so I'm alright. But I'm walking down this strip, and I'm just seeing like bare women. And then I'm walking with these man, and then like obviously these man have been in the field for a minute, so they know who's who and they know what's what.
Seen faces.
You know what I'm trying to say? And then one of the brothers was like, yeah, that's one of them. That's one of them. That's one of them. And I was like, what? I'm like, that?
It's mad.
Like, it looks like a girl, bro.
Yeah,
like,
the job's done clean.
Yeah, like everything. Everything's done, bro. Like, body done, face done, probably got like, I don't know, like
feminine,
a
like,
chin job or...
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? Like, got her face done, nose done, lips done. Like, they look like women. And the thing is, yeah, this is what people don't understand. Like, Thai people, yeah, like, if you see them, they're very petite. They're very small people. Even the men, yeah, they're very small. They have small frames, innit? They're very petite people. Like, you don't get, like, huge Thai people, like 6 foot odd. And maybe you do, but I didn't see
overall.
But in general, like, Thai people are very small. They're very petite. So, like, if a guy is trying to pull off, he's a girl, and he gets, like, a boob job, or he gets his ass done, or whatever, or his face done, and he grows his hair out, like, you would think, like, that's a girl, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And then makeup is a lie anyway, because like, there's drag queens over here that be wearing makeup, and man would probably think, is that, you know what I'm trying to say? But bro, it's really scary.
That part's techie still, and
it's really scary.
See what you said, like, if you're not a guy that holds your drink or you get vulnerable, well, hey, they'll deal with you.
On top of that,
are they prostitutes over there though? I don't know. Are they?
No, I'm sure there is. But on top of that, there's like,
I'm saying the Ladyboys. Sorry, are they out there to try and nick a pee?
More time, because they're on the strip, innit? This is what I'm saying, because maybe because they don't, like, someone told me that they're not really allowed to work in the bars and certain clubs, innit? So they're probably doing like that kind of work. You get what I'm trying to say? But like, some of them, taking it further, have had the snip. So it's like, if we're taking it one step further, yeah, like, how would you know? You don't.
Yeah, you don't.
Unless they tell you. You get what I'm trying to say? You actually don't.
You got to be told still.
You don't know unless they tell you, which is scary.
The pain on that one there.
You know what I'm trying to say? It's scary, bro.
That's peak.
It's scary.
That's peak. And you know what's mad? I know some British lads and that, you know, even American or even Australian. Just like, you know them proper lads, they're like,
yeah.
Fuck it, mate. Happened, did it?
After a few.
Yeah, fuck it, innit, mate? I did it, tick it off the list. You know what I mean?
After a few.
Mate. What happens in holiday stays there, mate? You know what I mean? Fuck it.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, this is why I think, yeah, they be coming out at night, because they know, yeah, there's brothers leaving the club who are smashed out their face. And I know, yeah, like, if you're yacked out your face and you're smashed, and you know already when you're yacked, like, you just start seeing different stuff. You
start feeling different, man. That's the truth.
You start feeling different. You start looking different, and your vision is not like, it's not 100%. You get what I'm trying to say? So one of them will for sure look like a gal to a man that's had a whole heap of drink that night. You get what I'm trying to say? But yeah, man, it's really scary, bro. It's really scary still, and for anyone rolling out there,
Be vigilant.
yeah, be very vigilant. Even for the women, cause I know, like, I don't know, maybe some of the women are into women and that. You know what I'm trying to say?
I can imagine still.
So, yeah, you got to be vigilant still. Do you know what someone was talking about the other day, Kai?
Well,
Or all girl club.
I won't go off though.
This is not. I'm talking about here now.
All gal raving club.
Like all gal raving club.
Gal go to the club for youths.
You think?
Yeah.
You know they're gonna have a problem with that one.
Okay, youths go to the club for gal as well. In general, obviously.
Yeah, us
my
in general.
rule doesn't fit every single gal in the world, but I'm saying I don't know how much girls would enjoy a club with just gal in the rave. Right, only gal.
We'd probably have to speak to a girl to get the download.
But you know why I say that? Even though it's a completely different way. When we go to a club, yeah, whether man's talking to a gal or not for the whole night, you could go there and talk to no gal.
Yeah.
Man ain't trying to see bare youths in the club.
Yeah. Facts.
The vibe is just not the same, innit?
Because the man them don't really dance like that.
Yeah,
anyway.
the vibe is not the same. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Mm.
You could go there and hold your drink, hold your corner, and speak to no gal for the whole night. But you ain't trying to see the club have 80%, man.
Yeah.
What's the point in that? Do you get what I'm trying to say? The aesthetics.
Yeah.
The aesthetics and all. You get me? I can't snap that, as some men would say in the batch.
For sure.
Can't snap that. So I ain't trying to see that, bro. But, yeah. Yeah and no.
Or all gal.
They could do little brunches and little
Financially,
day
yeah. Financially,
Oh,
if I got my business hat on,
that's done. It might not work.
no, financially,
Gal
I'm
are not
thinking
buying
it
drinks
could.
like that. Gal are not buying
Oh,
drinks.
that is true. But I'm thinking
Overall,
there
because man don't wanna get slammed by.
Yeah.
Man, no gal, I got money. You get me? Sorry, I'm saying overall, it's the tables. Alright, cool. Every club tables.
Yeah,
Have you ever seen a table with all gal just on the table?
I have, but it's rare. It's rare.
I don't know if I've seen that.
Nah, I have still, but it's rare. But it's more an occasion, so probably someone's birthday or you get what I'm trying to say.
Or they know the owner and that.
But you don't
One
really.
of their brethren being the owner and that.
Yeah, it's something like that. But you don't really see it. It's
Not
rare.
Not often. Still.
It's rare. In the club, more time the man them have purchased it and they've brang. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, fam, when we went 101 years ago now, man's table was 2 bags.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't think you're seeing a lot of gal rides
Yeah,
go on them type of tables. Still.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The man them are doing it because they're idiots.
Not that the gal them haven't got a 2 Gs to spend on their table.
It's not that. It's just more so like what it means, innit? Like it's a man them thing, innit? Like man's on the big boy table. You get me? It's moving bossy, but the gal them are not really. And you know what as well? This is very stereotypical, but I don't think gal can drink the liquor as much as man, as in the hard liquor. But like gal like Prosecco's and
the wines, the champers.
And you get me, they run through those type of things. Oh, you can get that on the table though, to be fair. But the real hard stuff that sells for the clubs and that, like,
yeah, they might do a gin or something.
Yeah, what? How much is Ciroc on the roads? £30.
Yeah, about 35.
And in the club
30.
it's like 180.
Yeah,
Madness, innit?
Crazy.
Madness.
Mad
Extortion.
markups.
Extortion.
Mad markups,
And
bro.
man's writing it up and feeling no way about it.
Mad markups. But I'm thinking, obviously, there may be some women, who do like the club, but they don't want to be around a bag of savages or a bag of wolves.
That's completely fair.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
So,
in that regard, an all female club could be lucrative.
That's
you get what I'm saying?
Still.
And then obviously, with the same token, a bottle's £30 in your local off license. You wouldn't have to charge that in an all girl club.
You'd have to charge something. You have to mark it up though.
Yeah, slightly, but not like a 180.
Yeah, I don't think you could do a 180.
That they're charging, man. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
I don't think you could do a 180 still.
But I'm thinking, like, would there be like females that want to go
all girl club? We'd have to get a female into no, fam.
Yeah, I don't know.
We'd have to get a female into no, but all girl club, good idea. But long term, cut that.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe
they
we
can stick to the brunches and that.
Yeah,
the
female
parties.
ladies, let us know.
Yeah,
man.
let us know.
Let us know, man.
We'll set up.
Yeah.
We'll get a members club going.
If it's lucrative.
Yeah, if it's making sense.
Yeah, I'm trying to say,
We'll
if
be
it's
inside.
lucrative
We'll
and
run it
enough
up still.
enough females are on that,
Let us
maybe
know.
still.
We'll do an all-day brunch. Gal only. Not even we'll roll up.